I think I've just spotted a Tassie tiger. Come on, Chris, check it out, Tassie tiger.
In the previous episode of T.R.U, while Woz was down south investigating a hot tip with our good friend Max Moller of Black Devil Productions, Bill and Chris went to set up the game trail cameras in the location where a sighting was made on Christmas Day in 2010. This was investigated through the T.R.U Footprint in the Mud series of videos. They applied some scent off to remove their scent before setting up 3 cameras. The first was located exactly where the footprint was found and cast in 2010. The second was a distance away to avoid contaminating each site with scent and was baited with meat to directly bring in the carnivores. The third camera, again hundreds of metres away, was baited with fruit to bring in the herbivores to indirectly try and bring in the carnivores. It's now time to go back to the location and retrieve the cameras and see whether Santa brought T.R.U a thylacine for Christmas. What's the plan, William?
Well, we drove this rugged road for a really long time. Then we get out and we walk for hours and hours on end, possibly even a day. We may have to live off the land. We really rough it. We get out of here alive. If the devils haven't eaten the cameras, we're going to go back and look at it on the laptop while sipping cups of chai tea.
Chai tea.
Chai tea.
You do realise that I will eat you. If we get lost, I will eat you.
Yeah, well, I quite like hobbits too, but I couldn't eat a full one. We've come to pick up these trail cameras. Now the conditions are perfect. There has been a thunderstorm. It is Christmas and it's hot now. So animals that are in the warmer areas have come up to the higher areas where it's slightly cooler. Everything's right. I can't wait to see what's on these cameras. Looks like camera number 1's being knocked over. Something's come in and pushed it from behind. Judging by that, it's just being pushed over. So it may have been a wombat or something like that coming by. Broken.
Just collecting the cameras from the 2010 Christmas sighting recreation, and the weather patterns have been perfect. It's been incredibly hot and dry. It's about 38 the other day just down the road. It's brought on a few thunderstorms. Couldn't have been better. So hopefully the camera that Bill just put in my backpack has got something quite interesting on it.
So this one's the meat cam, isn't it? It's the one that we found.
Yep.
Under a rock somewhere. Well, I can't see the meat. Something's taken all the meat out. So it should be interesting. Could have been small creatures taking the meat out. Doesn't look like it's been moved at all. This is the log that shoved all that meat under. There's lots of flies around. Okay, let's go have a look at the fruit one. How far did we walk?
Say again?
How far did we walk?
We're just having a robust discussion on where the third camera is.
I think I've walked past it. Now, where I put it, the stump that was coming up out of the ground looked a bit flimsy, but I thought it would hold there. And I put fruit down. I've seen wombat diggings everywhere, wombat droppings, so it's quite possible maybe a wombat's bulldozed the thing over somewhere. So I'm going to go back and just have a look down the ground. It's not obviously sticking up like I thought it was.
Here! I've found it! Down in there.
No wonder it's been seen. It's broken off completely, hasn't it? Okay.
Raw! Sasquatch gets camera.
Okay. Let's see what this got before it fell over.
So after toing and froing and arguing, robust discussion for 10-15 minutes, we finally found the third camera. Or sorry, I finally found the third camera. And now we'll just walk back to the car, go somewhere secluded and check out the pictures on my laptop.
Are we going to have a look at what's on the memory cards as well?
Yes, eventually.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I think I've just spotted a Tassie tiger. Come on, Chris, check it out, Tassie tiger. She's a Tassie tiger. Got a Tassie tiger. It's a Tassie tiger snake. None too pleased. Come on, settle, settle, settle. Aren't you a beauty? There's the fourth most venomous snake on the planet. He's not too happy with me either, is he? That's what you get for playing with snakes. Best to let him go. Isn't he a beauty? Well, at least that's some sort of Tassie tiger. Wow, that chai latte was lovely.
Wasn't it? Very manly.
Yes, of course, very manly.
Alright. Camera 1.
Well, I'm not sure which camera it is. It's one of the
cameras.
Find out soon.
Yep. Alright. That's a good start.
Well, that's actually something to look at, yeah.
Mm-hmm. A lot.
Oh, hell. It's been out there for how long's it been there? A month?
19th to the 12th, so 3 weeks, give or take.
This is going to be a long afternoon, isn't it?
Yep.
Can you put it on?
Yep.
Yeah, thumbnails.
That's me.
Okay, so this must be. There we are.
Moving trees.
This is the first one. This is the trail.
Yeah. This is where the footprint in the mud was seen.
Okay.
This is image 8.
We need to employ people just to go through this. There's a couple hundred images there, isn't there?
Yep.
Do you want to just like
Image 9.
go down and see if we can see anything in the thumbnails?
Okay. So, image 208. Hey, finally. Image 209.
What was that? I didn't see it. Okay. So
It's a wallow.
it's a wallaby, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Big male pattern for image 210.
Lovely.
Bird flitting past on 211.
Wind.
Very
It's
windy.
really, yeah, it's blowing it. A lot of that.
270.
It's moved.
Yeah. But we did see it knocked forward.
Yeah, but it's not quite knocked forward, so it's being brushed against or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe from behind. Right into the ground.
Next time I might get a resident geek to actually just go through this for us so we can just sit here and claim the glory.
Yeah.
We used to have a geek.
Yeah. Didn't you leave him locked in the back of the...
Yeah.
Isn't it in the boot of the car?
Yeah, probably.
Probably still there.
Should probably feed him once in a while.
Bring out the geek.
Ba-bong. Fail.
Right.
That was rewarding for 3 weeks worth of being out.
Oh, it's not bad. We haven't got the predator one yet.
The 3 weeks of the camera's been out. It's fairly disappointing, really. I think the first thing I take out of it is that even with the setting on its most insensitive setting, it was still very, very susceptible to the wind and movement of the bracken fern around it.
Well, it did go through a Tasmanian storm.
It did, good point. But I mean, ultimately each one of those is like 10 or 20 second video and it filled the garden. We missed out on a week of sampling because it filled the card, so we're going to have to maybe change the locations where we put the camera a little bit too, just make sure we're not getting those false triggers.
Yeah, if we can find game trails next to big trees or rock faces or something where there's not much movement, and also hammer a good stake into the ground really firmly so it doesn't move or be able to be pushed over easily.
Oh, well, I suppose that's the game.
Yep.
So clear those cards and try it back up, put them out.
But I did at least see a Tassie tiger and catch one and grabbed it by the tail.
Good point.
It almost bit me.
It did.
Yeah, but it was a Tassie tiger.
It was a Tassie tiger.
Okay.
Let's go.
Cards.
Yeah.